Back on that game last year, I mean, it was a tremendous performance off the bench by you, great performance by the team. What are your reflections when you look back on that Saturday?
Yeah, it was a super fun day, super exciting. Coach Iguano getting his first win as a head coach, beating a ranked Washington team that was super explosive offensively, a great team overall. But I thought it was just a great team win. Special teams, offense, defense, all contributed to the big win. And, it's crazy that was already a year ago, and fast forward, and, that's the last team to beat Washington. They're a great team with a great coaching staff, so it'll be a fun one this weekend.
Does that give you guys who played in that game confidence as you head into it, certainly a tough environment Saturday night in Seattle?
Yeah, I think so for sure. Anybody's beatable any week, so you just got to, do what you can, control what you can, and, you got to be confident. You can't go in, with your head down, but just know anything's possible.
How did your life change after that game?
Yeah, for me it was a crazy day for sure. To beat a Washington team. Luckily my brother had a bye week that weekend, so my whole family was there. But just really for me, I just continued to be the same guy I had always been. But just once I got my opportunity, try to make the most out of it. And, fast forward now, it's just crazy how it's all changed.
How does Washington look to you this year, and especially on the defensive side?
Yeah, they're a great team. Great offense, great defense. Penix right now is killing it offensively, and they got a lot of great offensive weapons. Defensively, they're stout up front. A great back end. Linebackers are good. So it's really good. We got to focus on our detail and control what we can.
What did you do during the off week? How good was it for you to just take a step back?
Yeah, it was nice to relax, let the body recover. From a big game against Colorado. We were able to go out to Kalamazoo to watch my brother play. Me, Coben, and Scat went out there to Kalamazoo, and it was nice to see the house we have out there and to enjoy the weather. It's a little bit colder, so it kind of got me ready for Seattle this weekend. But it was a nice weekend for sure.
Washington's coming off an obviously emotional win against Oregon. Do you sense that they might be right for an upset this week?
Yeah, I think that was a great game, and like I said, we can control what we can, but they're on the verge right now of they're undefeated right now, so they're a great team. They're not going to overlook anybody, so it's really up to us, go in there and do what we can.
Kenny talked about the lack of explosive plays really holding back this offense. I mean, how do you feel the progress has been in that department during the bye week?
Yeah, I think we're really just trying to find, what we're good at, what we need to improve on, and, we're trying to get the guys the ball in space and let them do what they can, but really, self-reflecting, there's throws that I got to make and reads, but, just doing what I can to create those explosives.
They say sometimes things aren't as bad as they seem like they are. When you had time to reflect during the bye week about your performance, the offensive performance for the first 6 weeks, what kind of conclusions did you arrive to?
Yeah, being the quarterback and being the head guy on the offense, it's my responsibility to make sure, we're putting up points, and there are definitely drives in the last couple of games where, I was disappointed in, some of my reads and some of the throws that I missed or checks I needed to make. So really just looking at what I can do to help the team. But, being the quarterback, it's up to you to get us into those right situations, and hopefully moving forward we improve on that.
How close do you think this team is?
I think we're really close. The last couple, we've gotten better each and every week. Hopefully this bye week allowed people, to reset, get refreshed, let the body recover. And, the last 6 weeks of the season are going to be brutal. So it's just each week is going to be a heavyweight fight.
Ken, Coach talked about yesterday eliminating third and long situations. How do you consistently keep the chains moving forward this week and eliminate some of those unnecessary setbacks?
Yeah, first and second downs, you can't take any negatives, whether it's a bad run or I take a sack. Being smart with the ball, rather throw it away than try to make something miraculous happen. But yeah, just trying to stay ahead of the chains. Really against a Washington defense, you can't be behind the chains.
What kind of work? Go ahead.
Trent, you said earlier that you guys beat them last year, obviously. Is there any differences with the defense this year as opposed to last season's team? Or is there...
Yeah, they're a great team. I think they changed up a little bit, schematically, but pretty much for the, watching last year's game, seeing what we did well, watching this year's film on them, they're really good, like I said, all around. So it's really going to take, a great effort offensively, executing our plays and controlling what we can.
Talking about the environment earlier at Husky Stadium, how does this one, do you think, how's it going to stack up to some of the other road games you've played, and what have you guys been doing this week to prepare for that loud environment, things that might be different from previous away games?
Yeah, watching the Oregon game this weekend, you saw, they kind of had some trouble, early on, with the clap cadence and had to go to a silent. So, we're preparing for everything. We think it's gonna be rocking for sure. You saw us in the bubble today, with the loud music. You probably hear us, but just getting ready for that environment. But at the end of the day, it's football, and we got to control what we can.
What sort of things did you learn from last year's game that you can apply to this year's?
Yeah, really just being confident, being comfortable, whether they were the 19th ranked team or the 5th ranked team, whatever they're ranked. Just knowing, what we do is, just take what the defense gives you, not try to, do too much and let the playmakers do what they can.